Most of the people who try to learn a programming, or you can say the programming languages, they just quit their journey within a 2 weeks. Why? Because learning a programming language is not too much hard, but they don't have a proper foundation and basics about a programming. So that's why they thought that learning a programming language is a hard. So in this video we will address some of the foundation and basic about the programming. So welcome back to the Code with Aditya. So in this video we will learn some of the basic foundation concept about a programming, like what is a programming, then what is a program, what is a programming languages. So it will help us to learn a C language in a easy way. So that's why we will cover some of the foundation parts in this video. So let's begin. The first thing, what is a programming? So before this I will discuss some of the few points which is related to the computers. Like we know that computer is a electronics device. So electronics device means which work on the voltage. In voltage we have the two inputs, like 0 is there and 1 is there. So 0 stand for off and 1 stand for on. So electronics device or appliances, they work only on a two inputs, that is 0 and 1. So 1 means that particular electronics appliances know that we need to work, and 0 stand for we need to off, right? So in number system, like we have the number system, in number system we call this as a binary numbers. So binary numbers means it have only a 2 digit. Binary stand for 2. So meaning of binary is a 2. So in binary number we have only zeros and 1. So as we discussed that a computer works only on a zeros and 1 because it is an electronics device. So electronic device works on zeros and 1, that is on and off, right? So if I want to communicate with a computer, right, so if we want to communicate with any other person, so we need a communication system, or you can say the communication medium, so through which we can communicate. So let's take an example. If I want to communicate with you, so I am using a English language as a communication medium to communicate with you through the YouTube. So YouTube is also there and language is also there. So we can say we need a communication medium. So if I want to communicate with a computer, right, so we need some communication medium. And if we need a communication medium, so there should be some standardization, right? So we have some language. So as we are talking in English, so you can understand the English, right? So that's what we need to add here. So if I want to talk with the computer, if I want to tell something to the computer, so I should able to learn some zeros and 1, because as we saw that and as we learned that computer only works on zeros and 1, right? So if I want to talk, or if I want to give some command or instruction to the computer or PC, right, so I should able to work with zeros and 1. So the zeros and 1 which computer or any electronics appliances understood, so this language we called as a machine level language. So machine level language means the language which is understood by the machines, or you can say particularly electronics machines. So as we are talking in English, so the language name is English, right? So same here, the computer or any electronics device knows the zeros and 1. So this language we called as a machine level language. And basically the humans, we know that humans can talk on English, means basically humans can communicate through the English language. Hindi language is there, then we have the Marathi, right? So many languages are there, right? So whatever languages which human talks, that language we called as a high level language. So here we saw that the machine works on a machine level language and human works on the high level language. So as you can see, there is a communication gap, right? So particularly we can say the computers or electronics know the machine level language and human know the high level language. So there is a communication gap. So there should be some, you can say the translator should there, or you can say there should be some medium, right, to solve this gap, right? So the one solution that we can use here, that human should learn machine level language. that will help humans to interact with the electronic devices or appliances, right? But if I want to give 2 or 3 instructions, then I can use a machine level language, right? But if I want to give some hundreds or you can say thousands of instructions to the computer, right? So this is not feasible to learn a machine level language. So there should be some other solutions that will solve this problem. So the other solution we can consider, we can use a mediator or translator in between these two. So it will basically convert a one language to the another, and it will solve the gap and issue, or you can say problem. So that is a one solution. So here a mediator is required. So here we can consider a mediator as a programming language. So programming language is a, you can say, mediator, which is, you can say, act as a translator between a computer and the human, and which solve the communication problem. So using a programming language, human can talk to the computer. Okay, so the next thing is, what is a programming language? The definition of programming language is that programming language, it is a language which consists of words and symbols. So words, basically the English words, and symbols means whatever symbols we have, like plus is there, minus is there, then we have the semicolon. So programming languages consist of two things. The programming languages consist of words and the symbols, right? So the next confusion that arises is that, so we are using the words here. So words basically from the English, and as we discussed that the words, or you can say the English language, is a high level language. Then how computer understand these things? Like words are there, symbols is there, so we can consider these things under the high level language, and computers knows only the low level language. So there is a confusion, right? So to solve this confusion, we have one concept, so that we will learn. So before this, I hope you understand what is a programming language and what is the need of programming language. So the second part that we will discuss here, like words and symbols are there inside a programming languages, then how it solve our problem. So developer writes a program in a programming language. So programming language, we have C is there, that we will learn in this tutorial. Then we have the C++, we have the Java is there, we have the Python is there, which is currently booming, that we are using in AI and ML, right? So programmer writes, or you can say the developer writes a particular program in a C language or C++ language here. Then the second step that comes into the picture is the compiler. So the compiler is there. So compiler converts the particular program inside a low level language. So the particular programmer, or you can say developer, write a particular program inside a C language or any other programming language that we have. Then after that, compilers take that particular program as an input and convert that particular compiler. So programmer writes a particular program inside a programming language, then it passes to the particular compiler. So compiler takes that particular program as an input, and it converts that particular program inside a low level language. So what is a low level language? We have seen machine level language, then high level language. Then what is a low level language? So low level language, it is a language which consists of high level language plus machine level language. So high level means basically words are there, and machine level language means zeros and ones are there. So particular program will convert into the low level language by the compiler. Then third step is there, that we called as a assembler. So assembler takes the inputs whatever the compiler generates. So assembler takes this as an input, then assembler converts a particular program into the machine level language. So here only ones and zeros are there. It is a total binary language, you can say, or machine level language. So we have only zeros and one inside the machine level language. And the last step is that then this machine level language, or zeros or one, we pass to particular processor, or you can say the computer, and it will execute that particular program and it will generate the output. So this is all about the program execution, like how programming language solve the issues and why we have to use a programming language other than other languages. So I hope you understand the flow of the program and the need of the programming language. But before this, we discuss the program. But what is a program? So program is nothing but the real definition of program is that it is a step-by-step instruction given to the computer. So inside a program, we particularly let some instruction. Let's take example. If I want to add a two number, so inside a program I will write an instruction like first I will take a first number, then second instruction I will give the second number, in third instruction I will tell add 2 and 3, and in fourth instruction I will tell computer to generate a output. So these are the steps, or you can say the instruction or command given to the computer, and the whole you can say process we called as a program. And particularly program we write inside a IDE, and we write using the programming language. So I hope you understand what is a need of the programming language, how computer works, and how particularly program executes. So this is a high level overview about a program execution and what is the need of the programming language. So I hope you like this particular video. In next video we will start some of the basic like introduction of the C, then we will see some of the advanced concept which are inside a C, like data types is there, then variable is there, then how to write a function. Then there are so many concepts, or you can say a modules that will cover in this tutorial. So I hope you enjoy this video, and please like, share and subscribe this video. Thank you.